trying to figure out where this fits in. It's a mastery rank 7 weapon. It's a silent submachine gun. Noise silent. It's actually in the description. Quiet, agile, and pinpoint accurate. Yeah, this thing's actually got some pretty decent accuracy to it at range, but it's got a nice bit of crit damage. So on the status, not so much damage-wise. The fact that it is silent is its saving feature. The fact it also comes with a V polarity, that's even better. It's a bit of a shame I don't really use companions that often, so I've healed Golden Kitty here, which of course is the Moonlight skin from Cetus, and that's just her natural colours, which was a really nice touch. But because I don't use her, she's constantly, the health is going down and I'm constantly using the DNA stabilizer, so it is time to put her back in the freezer. You may be thinking why that is in here. Well, I've made reference to Golden Kitty a lot in the past, and I just thought I'd throw it in randomly because I was just putting her into the stasis, and it made sense to throw it in there because though she does look amazing, I don't use her enough to justify leaving her there and wasting the resources keeping her going. But anyway, this thing, at first, was kind of a, well, I'm running out of ammo constantly. It has a massive reserve of ammo, which was really nice, so spray and pray for days with this. It won't really affect much. The recoil, it may be more of a visual recoil than an actual recoil because the range on this is amazing. The accuracy on this, I should say, is amazing. The range, sadly not so much. It has a high damage fall off, and with the Plains of Eidolon being a thing, it does make it a little bit less useful in the plains than a lot of other weapons. Just simply because of the damage fall off over range, which all weapons now suffer from. The 40 magazine wasn't as big of a deal as I thought it was going to be, because it has a pretty high reload speed, and that ammo reserve just means you can keep going for days. Just remember that you can't just, like with some of the auto rifles that have massive magazines, like the Forma, that's like 100 round mag. Yeah, the Forma still reigns supreme. This is more of a, and there is a lot of people that love the grakata, so to turn around and say this is more of a perfected grakata would be the wrong thing to say. This is more of a crit based companion to the grakata. I would have much preferred to see this as a secondary than a primary. Of course, it meant it would have to be smaller, because as a secondary this would have been absolutely amazing. As a primary, there are so many other ones out there that are just slightly better than this. I was questioning whether it was worth putting Formas into this. I do plan on putting possibly 3 or 4 Vs in this, so you can fit Serration. I have Wildfire in it as part of the elemental side. I don't have anything else in there because it's not, well, I've got 1 Forma in there at the minute. I'm still working on this thing. But Argon Scope and Bladed Rounds go really well on this if you pair them with Pointed Strike and Vital Sense. Before Argon Scope and Bladed Rounds kick in, you have a 65% crit chance with a 6.2 times damage multiplier. Meaning that when Argon Scope and Bladed Rounds kick in, this thing deals damage like crazy. Then Wildfire is in there for the bigger magazine. I haven't got anything else in there but Serration, Split Chamber. And then that's where my empty slot comes in, and that's why I need to put some more Forma in it so I can fill that slot and have an elemental combo on this. At the moment, it just has heat. But this thing, once you realise that, yes, it has amazing accuracy, but with that damage fall off, it makes it more of a short to mid-range weapon. That accuracy is just amazing. The crit is really good. The massive party piece to this is the fact that it is a silent weapon, meaning that you can run stealth missions like spy missions and such using this, and you're not having to use a bow. So for lower level spy missions where you can kill them pretty quickly, this is actually an amazing weapon, and I found it there to be a lot more fun than I did in the higher level stuff where things like the Soma, when it comes to crit, are just still reigning supreme. It's just the silent part of this that made it a pretty decent weapon. If that wasn't there, this would have been more mastery fodder, sadly. But the fact that it has decent crit and it's silent made it a weapon to actually play with, because, again, for spy missions, this thing is going to be perfect. Anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.